So I guess that this one we have our 90 some part series, of every country in the world. Um, so we go to explorer mode and we zoom. Oh wait, no, you can't, you can't click on Guam this way. Okay, so let's see. It's not under Asia. It's not under Europe, obviously. Is it Oceania, Guam? Okay. Um, so um, I guess that this is I think this is the first. No, no, wait. I was going to say this is the first American territory that I've covered, but the American Samoa stream, I did before this, of course, it being in alphabetical order and by domain name. And yeah, the American Samoa one is great. Like that one is really one of the best videos in this series. Okay, so I have the daily challenge settings, so 3 minute time limit, keeps things moving. Um, okay, so Guam is okay. It's south of Japan and east of the Philippines. And then that it's south of there's the Northern Mariana Islands, and Guam, and that before World War II, the Northern Mariana Islands were a Japanese territory, and they're actually the only U.S. territorial acquisition from Japan. Okay, so this, yeah, we've got these palms. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've noticed this before. Guam has these funny roads with the little bumps in them. These yellow things. That's very Guam. Um, it's not Guat, but it's Guam. Um, Okay, we've got yeah, so yeah, massive poles. I'm wondering who the contractor was. Otherwise the electrical stuff looks very, North American. Um, and as I pointed out before, if you're wondering about North American electrical things and you live there, go outside. Walking around, your environment, is actually good for this sort of thing. Although, you can probably recognize North America anyway, but like you see the same electrical stuff. For instance, in differentiating Latin American countries, it's useful. Like Brazil doesn't look like the United States, but say Guatemala or the Dominican Republic does have electrical stuff that looks like the U.S. Um, okay, I think this is the northern part of the island here. Yeah, that it's this sort of it's an environment that looks kind of like familiar looking to North Americans as having scattered houses all on a small plot of land. um so it might be this one, right? It looks like it's straight north south. Or it could be one of the yeah, it's probably one of the little roads. um yeah. Yeah, so speed limit 35, which is lower. But don't know what policies are in Guam. But like this road, like on the North American mainland, I guess it would probably more likely to have 45 as the speed limit. But um, let's see, Chala Natibu says. Wait, is that the name of the street like Jalan in? Oh yeah, 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 Chalan. Okay. That's interesting because it says pigs. What is that? Um, does it have online reviews? Um, wait, okay, yeah. Can we open a new tab? Uh, uh, what happens if? Oh, it gave me PetSmart. Okay. No, no, pigs. Okay. Yeah, I sort of accidentally dox myself when I open the video, but I think I've said multiple times that I live in Ithaca. So, um, yeah, okay. So there's Shalan. Oh, livestock producer. That's why it says that. Okay, 3 reviews. Uh, yep, it's the best, and I know the people there that own it. Okay, so now we know where we can get a pig. Okay, so yeah, it was that north-south segment. So here, like orientation of the road was very important. Okay. Um, okay, so this is more in town, I think. Yeah, right. We have yeah, and yeah, that Guam, looks, it looks a lot like the mainland United States. It's got a lot of the same buildings and things. I mean, like an industrial area, in the U.S. looks very much like this. We have Island Twisters Gymnastics. Okay, so um, okay, so where are we? Yeah. So I'm thinking, like some, there's there's Hagåtña is in this part of the island, as the main part, I mean there's small patches of urban area, like throughout this side of the island. There's Nitro, um, okay, and then like you can see it thins out down here. I'm thinking maybe yeah, maybe near the airport, right? These roads are more spaced. It's Harmon Industrial Park Road. That sounds good. Okay, and let's see, Industrial Center, Federal Express facility. I think they have those in Guam, for packages going to and from Asia. It's okay. So this is the end. Um, Although the road may seems to maybe continue. No, it's the wrong orientation for that road, but I think uh, at least we did find an industrial area, if not, wait, FedEx Guam. Okay. Yeah, this is it. So the road is called Pick a Nail. Oh, yeah, these are funny names. Tun Joaquin Guerrero Street. Tun is like a Malay title, like sir or, something like that. Yeah, Chalon San Antonio. So the names of the streets are actually very Malay looking. Um, oh yeah, there's a Denny's at the end of the street, it turns out. Okay, so let's see. So we're between 14 and 13, it looks like, on Pick a Nail. Okay. Um, okay, so we were, yeah, and so yeah, then the end of this is South Marine Corps Drive, which is another thing, that main the main enterprise on Guam, of course, is the US military. Um, that that it's in the names of everywhere. For instance, here you can see Vape Armory GU Central Division. Um, you know, um, yeah, but so yeah, so we were off of, yeah, this big street has the fast food outlets that you usually see in the United States, right? The McDonald's, the Papa John's, the Denny's, um, and yeah, so it was yeah, and so it was yeah, it was near the airport. Yeah, in fact, see here DHL Express, that's, um another package delivery service. DHL, of course, is more Asian than Federal Express is, which is mostly a North American service. Um, okay. Juan H. Ramos Lane, which doesn't look significant at all. Little path. Um, yeah, so Spanish looking last names, like the Philippines. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Now, as for like indigenous language, Chamorro is related to Malay, but like I don't think it's particularly close at all. Or I mean, I think it might be closer to Tagalog, but yep, classic U.S. transformer here. Yeah, I was recently corrected about what these are, and I should have realized, that and like this one has the plates on it, which is still and yeah, the U.S. electrical grid has these CAN transformers on poles. Like in other countries, they're often boxes. Um, that light is very very North American. Okay. Guy has a little water slide at his house. Okay. Uh, U.S. mailbox 250. Okay. Uh, those I think those are coconut palms. You know. Yeah. So seriously tropical. That speed limit 15. Okay. They drive slow in Guam, don't they? Um. Well, they don't have very far to go. There's Quintanilla Street. Okay, where is this? It's hilly. It's less populated, like for Guam at least, like that, right, that's a funny tree there. Um, yeah, yeah. So the combination of hilly and tropical, like means that you're not in the mainland U.S. You'd be guessing Hawaii or, of course, Guam as the possibility. Um, let's see. I'm thinking it's in this part of the island that's less populated. Um, okay, it was close to Hagåtña. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I don't actually know how to pronounce this, but on older U.S. maps, it's listed as Agana, Agana. Um, I mean, the Enye here is up. By the way, like there is a language other than Spanish that uses the Enye. Like it. That it must be used in Chamorro. Right. So it's yeah. Hagåtña is the likely what it looks like. Don't know why that. Oh, there's there's that A ring also, which like finding that outside of Scandinavia is pretty weird. Okay. Yeah, you'll notice here, there's actually night market for crafts and local cuisine, Chamorro Village, here referring to the indigenous ethnic group of Guam. Um, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's the whole Mariana Islands, but I think it is. I think that Chamorro are also indigenous, to the Northern Mariana Islands. Um, although the Northern Mariana Islands, as I remember, um, have a smaller indigenous population than Guam does. That the Northern Mariana Islands are have a population that's almost entirely Japanese and Chinese, I think. Um, oh, hi. Yes, I've actually had have someone showing up. Oh, two viewers. Yeah. This stream, unfortunately, it's a small country. It's not going to take very long, but okay. Um, oh, I bet I was I played this before. Um, that I try to play these things before doing a stream on them, and I found this location before. So, um, it's here this Ritidian point. Um, that Guam National Wildlife Refuge, Ritidian Beach. Okay, and that I is on the here we have the map in a map. Okay, and you can see that that matches up with this shape here. Um, so this is yeah, this is something that you find surprisingly often, in GeoGuessr is that you'll actually find a map in GeoGuessr, you know. And then the problem is that it doesn't seem to be identified easily which one of these things it is, right? There's the eyes marked there. Those are the different map locations where there's a board like this, I assume. Um, but as I remember, like that beach is significantly far away, right? So it has to be, so it has to be up toward here. Um, oh, Ritidian Beach Scenic Point, that's got to be it. Um, and yeah, 67 meters because of, issues with, that I guess they put the camera there and the M uh, icon there. Yep. Um, right. Um, and so, yeah, last round. Um, and so, yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do actually after this round is I'm going to just do the next one in order, which is Hong Kong. Okay, there's those bumps again on the road, so these I don't think I've seen those anywhere else in GeoGuessr. Um, I remember, I seem to remember that they use road bumps like that in. I think that at least historically they've used them in Las Vegas, where they had a problem with a high rate of drunk driving, and they found that putting bumps in the road, uh, in on the center line, caused people to weave less, when they were drunk. Um, but I pity the fool who litters in my village. Okay, so Guam, Mr. T fans. Okay, we've got. Hmm. Okay. We have, yeah, A-frame, Southeast Asian looking architecture there. Um, Iota, it says. Again, like, yeah, this looks less populated, but at least very locally, and we have Adios, okay, which I'm going to do to the stream, like in another couple of minutes. Um, all right. Profession without possession is folly. Okay. Oh, here's okay. I think I've seen that cape here. Wait, where did it go? There's Guam. Um, almost ended up in Palau, which is another. Well, Palau is an ex-U.S. territory. Um, yeah, I think that's this bump. Let's see. So I'm looking. No, wait, that's not. Yeah, yeah, I'd have to be over here, which isn't right. Maybe I'm on the other side of the yeah, like maybe I'm looking across here. University of Guam, it says is on. Hmm. Okay. So the cove was yeah. Hmm. Pongo Bay. Is it named after Pongo Pongo in American Samoa? Um. Yeah. So it looks like yeah, so that's 5 rounds. I was going to mention a few other things that weren't covered in this stream. This uh area is a naval base. And the Air Force is up here. So you'll see references to the Marine Corps, which is actually part of the Navy. So that they would be over here. Um, yeah, and so yep. And I noticed, like before, there are some great some great business names. Yeah, and so this one I think is the winner, Coffee Slut, and so um, we'll open up a new tab, and so we'll look at Coffee Slut in Hagåtña. Okay, and so we can well, weird coverage there. Okay, but yep, and it's not here. Um, okay, I was looking for Coffee Slut. All I can find is massage therapy. Okay. Um, well, at least we have scuba diving. Um, yep. And no, can't, not finding Coffee Slut. Okay. I know it's real. I've seen, okay. And of course, there's the reviews, like, good reviews, like, I guess it's a good place to get coffee in Hagåtña. Um, yep. All right. That's almost as good as there's best fucking coffee in Thailand. It's on what is it, Pong Nga Island. On my GeoGuessr channel there, I mean on my GeoGuessr, there's a map called Salad Beach that is a map of that island. It's an inside joke from a Twitch stream. Like why the map is called Salad Beach, but that island has best fucking coffee on it. All right, so I guess I'll pull out of this stream. Finish it for YouTube, and then I'll come back with the Hong Kong one.